If you have ever lived in Reno before, you have most likely heard of the Great Reno Balloon Races. It is an annual event consisting of 3 days of racing, vendors, and beautiful scenes around the Rancho San Rafael area. This year, Trailblazer Media got to take a look at the behind the scenes, like how pilots and their chasers work together to compete effectively and safely. We spent the morning with pilot Chris Brown and his team with his hot air balloon, Gooberfish. This experience exposed us to the operations between pilots and the chasing crew. Before the race, the chase team helps as a part of ground support for assembling and inflating the balloon in assistance to the pilot. This is done in the center of the park in designated rows and sections.
So I've been part of the balloon races. I grew up coming to the balloon races actually, and that's what got me into wanting to be a pilot. I've been flying in the races or been part of the event officially since about 2019, and I've been flying every year that I could. There's a couple years that I was out for a medical issue, but I was still here being part of the event, so it's very near and dear to my heart.
Being the pilot's eyes from the ground, the chasers also have a significant role in monitoring the balloon and assisting in finding suitable grounds for it to land, even in emergencies. The crew follows the balloon during its flight, keeping communication through radio and maps. They assist with securing permission from landowners for landing, and on the map, mark green and red areas for the pilots, showing available areas to land.
You know, so the event, there's a lot of stuff that comes in preseason on the pilot side, is getting all the paperwork in, coming up to the event. You're also always checking the weather and then making sure coming to the event that you have all the documents, all the stuff you need, especially if you're from out of town. During check-in, you're checking in with the FAA. They're going over all the stuff because hot air balloons are aircraft. So we're just like any other plane in the Southwest. We have to have all that information on those documents. And then when it comes down to the event, just making sure you've got your crew, you've got everybody in place, you know what and where you're supposed to be and when. And then getting there and just being part of it. And for the race part of it, paying attention to that weather, listening to those briefings, and just having fun and being safe.
Finally, after landing, the team deflates the balloon and packs up all the equipment transporting it and the balloon pilot and passengers to where they need to go. The Great Reno Balloon Races are a vital part of Reno's culture. If you have yet to attend an event, look out for next year's 45th anniversary with a brand new 4th day of competing to attend to. To find out more information, visit renoballoon.com. Reporting for Trailblazer Media, I'm Gio Whittey.